Hi, first grade. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to share a new app with you, and this app is called Flipgrid. And Flipgrid is similar to Padlet, but Flipgrid allows us to answer a question through recording a video of ourselves. And then the cool thing is that the rest of our classmates can see our responses once the teacher has posted them to the Flipgrid. It's just private with our class, so it's not out on the internet public for other people to see, but it's just the other members of our class will be able to see your responses. So I know I always really enjoy asking those questions like, what's your favorite season, or would you rather explore the space, outer space, or the ocean? But we sometimes don't have as much time during our live classes to hear from as many people. So I thought this might be a fun way to get to still ask those questions, but be able to hear from more people. So I figured we would just start by having one Flipgrid question a week. I'll send it out. And it's just an optional activity for fun. If you have a couple of extra minutes throughout the week and you would like to answer the question, that's great. And then don't forget that you can go back and see your classmates' answers to the question. So let me show you how we will do this. Now, there should be an app on your iPad for Flipgrid. And I'll just show you what it looks like. It's actually right here. But we are going to get to it through Seesaw for the first time. I think once you go in for the first time, you should be able to access future questions through this app. But I just wanted to show you how to get through on Seesaw. So I would post them on Seesaw so you can always go back to this method. But you should be able to get in once you log in once. So when you come to our class, you'll see the activity that you clicked on to watch this video in the first place, and you notice you see the little link there. So you can tap that link like we normally do and tap it again so that it opens up the Flipgrid. Now it's going to ask for a username, and I made everyone's username follow the same pattern. So what you'll do is you will type in your first initial and your last initial. So for example, mine are CN, and then I'll hit go. So you will do your first initial, last initial. Okay, and then it should take you right here to this site where it's asking the question of the week. Now there's if you have the same initials as someone else, that happened in one instance, I'll let you know. All I did was just add a 1 to the end of your initial in the username, but I'll let you know if that happened to you. Everyone else will just be able to type in first initial, last initial. Okay, so once you get to this part, then what you can do is you can either tap on the rectangle right here, or you can tap on the red circle right there. So either way, to record a response. Now, then you're going to get this message, use the app. Go ahead and say open in app. Okay, then it should take you, and here I am, right, to record the video. So it may ask you to allow camera and microphone, and so just hit yes. But as you can see, it's going to ask me to record. I can hit the record button here to make my video answering the question. So the question, which I didn't even tell you yet, was if you were to get stuck on a deserted island, right? This is always a question people like to ask. If you were stuck on a deserted island, that means you were out in an island all by yourself. What 3 things would you most want to have with you? In other words, what would be the 3 most important things? So I'm going to do my response and then see how this works. Okay. All right. If I were stuck on a deserted island, the 3 things that I would take with me would be number 1, my family. Number 2, I would take my Netflix because I do enjoy watching a good TV show or a good movie, so it would give me something to do. And then the third thing I would take would be a book, so that when I was finished watching the Netflix, I would have a book to read. And that's what I would take on to a desert if I was stuck on a deserted island. All right, if I were stuck on... So you would tap the record. When you're finished, you tap the record again, as you probably saw on this screen recording. Then you would hit the green check just like I did. Then what they ask you to do is to take a selfie. And they'll put that on the front. So I'll take a selfie. Okay, and I'll hit the green check. And then you can submit. Now, you don't have to include a title or a link or anything. You can just hit submit, and then it would go to me. I'll check them out, approve them, and then they'll be on the board for everyone else to be able to see. So again, I thought this would just be something fun to do, to get to hear from our classmates for those kind of morning meeting type questions that we sometimes don't get enough time to hear from everybody, but this would give us that opportunity. So again, it's optional. If at any time during the week you would like to respond to the question, feel free, and I look forward to seeing what you would bring with you. All right, let me know if you have any questions or if it is not working.